Stephen, obviously a second chance this weekend. Just tell us, first of all, what led to the late scratching on Saturday.
Well, it was a pretty eventful day, Aidan. I felt 100 by the end of it, but Julia and Mark took the first horse over side by side because I was going to go over later with our mare because she was in later on in the day, and I put her out in the paddock before scratching time at 7:30, and everything was, we always tried our horses up and look over them, and she was fine. Went home, had a shower and that, come back at 12:30 to get her out of the paddock, and her mouth was swollen. Obviously she's had a bite of some sort. Tried to get a bit in her mouth and I was 1,000,000 to 1, so got the vet out, and yeah, she's been obviously stung by an insect. Like, probably more chances of winning Lotto than that happening, but yeah, so that's what happened. Yeah,
Must have been heartbreaking at the time.
yeah, it was actually, because I know it was a great field, but I just thought with the rain that was meant to have come, and she was probably in the right track to right draw it on, for the track to get it, hopefully get a wee bit, some of it, but then they banned in the races, and I was probably the only happy man about that. Yeah.
First of all, how's she recovered from that bite?
Yeah, no, real good. Sort of, if it had been 24 hours, we would have been right. It was still up that night, but she ate up. But the next morning, it was down remarkably, and it's as you've watched her work today, and that she's back to normal.
Okay, the work that we've seen, is that her usual Tuesday work?
Yeah, she's pretty ready. She was pretty ready Saturday, so she has a swim every time before she works, and she just sort of had a breeze up the straight just to clean her wind, but she's pretty clean-winded, so yeah, she's pretty ready.
How'd she feel to you?
No, real good. Her action's very good. She's a happy horse, so fingers crossed. Te Rapa can be on speed, and I'm picking Avantage to be on speed, so if there's no rain, we're just going to have to watch the pattern of the day and just, see how it pans out. But, it might be a spool field, so we might be, handy enough. 6-7 months ago, she was a rating 65 horse, so to be fair to her, she's done a bloody good job. And, she's only 4, so, if she can sail one piece, she should have a good future. But I still think once she gets up to a mile quarter plus, she's, I think 2,000 metres plus is going to be her go-to.
Okay, if it's still a bit swollen and it's a close finish, that might help you get your nose in front.
Yeah, dead right. You're well said.